So what happens to injury? Nerve injury. After injury, usually if injury is severe, so nerve undergo degeneration, is it? But if injury is mild or moderate, so nerve will try to regenerate. Regenerate means repair, okay, because nerve cannot regenerate, is it? So what is the first we'll study about the degeneration process. Okay, so I think this is a degeneration process. So normally axons have their own mitochondria, and the mitochondria produce ATP, okay, to maintain their day-to-day activity. Activity means what? What is the activity of nerves? To transmit signals, is it? Is it or not? What is the function of nerves?
Yes, sir.
It's the conduction of the impulses.
Yeah, conduction of the impulses. For the conduction impulses, nerve or axons require what? ATP, is it? So this ATP they can generate their own. Means axons can generate their ATP through mitochondria, because axons have their own mitochondria and they produce ATP and maintain their function and their survival. Okay. So in this sense, they are metabolically independent of the cell body. Means they don't need this ATP or other things for their survival and their function. But they cannot make proteins and unable to sustain themselves if separated from the cell body. If you separate axons from the cell body axons cannot survive, because they only can generate ATP, because they have mitochondria, but they don't have what? What they don't have to generate proteins. To generate protein, what you need actually? Where protein is synthesized?
Ribosome.
Ribosomes. So nucleus ribosomes you must need, na? So they don't have nucleus and ribosomes. So if you separate axons from the cell body, cell will undergo degeneration. Is it? Otherwise, axons can produce their own ATP through mitochondria and they can survive independently. But if you cut or separate axons from the cell body, they cannot survive. Is it? So you can see, can you? So one is normal neuron and another is degeneration of neuron. So in second picture B, you can see the one lesion or damage of the axon is there. Is it visible?
Sir.
Okay. So what is the first step of the after injury? What is the first thing after injury of any axons? It may be crush injury or क्या? Cut, direct cut with the sharp object. So first thing is that, so digital to the lesion, axon start degenerating. Why? Why axon start regenerating? Digital to the injury. Why axons start degenerating?
Myelin sheath
First
destruction.
is myelin sheath thought. So first thing, synaptic transmission occur at the axon terminal fail. So first thing happens when a first reaction after injury. So synaptic transmission stops within hour. So there is no synaptic transmission of impulse within an hour. Means within an hour of injury or damage, synaptic transmission stops working. Okay. Because for synaptic transmission, you need some impulse or transport, some substances which is transported from the axon to the axons. Okay. So for that reason, after injury, within an hour, your synaptic transmission stops working. Then second thing is that visual change in the degenerative terminal ends. start in few days after the injury. So degenerative change start after few days of injury. Okay. So what type of degenerative change you will? What type of degenerative change?
Myelin decompose.
Myelin.
Myelin decomposition.
No, you have to go step by step. First क्या होता है? First thing.
Neurofilament breakup.
Okay. Neurofilament means uh, this proximal to injury or distal to? First.
Sir,
Distal
distal
to
to the injury,
First.
sir. Distal
First.
to the injury.
Okay. So first distal to the injury, degenerative change start within a days. Okay. So first thing is within an hour, synaptic transmission stops working. Then within a days, they start degenerating. So what type of degeneration? So first myelin degeneration. Okay. So myelin degeneration में क्या होगा? स्वान सेल और ओलिगोडेंड्रोसाइट. स्वान सेल किस में होता है? पेरिफेरल नर्व सिस्टम एंड ओलिगोडेंड्रोसाइट इन द विच में?
CNS.
सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम.
CNS.
So they are actually they can survive usually. Not all, but most of them actually survive. Myelin sheath degenerate, but Schwann cell and oligodendrocyte usually survive in this process. Degenerative change is there, so your myelin sheath will be degenerated, but your Schwann cell and oligodendrocyte survives. Okay, and this Schwann cell actually start proliferating. Proliferating means they start divide as a degenerative process. Okay. After degeneration, what will happen? Debris will produce or not due to myelin disease.
Yes, sir.
So you have to
Yes,
remove
sir.
that
This
debris.
production.
So debris, you have to remove that debris. Then only regenerative process will start. So which cell work like that?
Macrophages.
Macrocytes.
Microglia or microcytes or
Okay.
the macrophages in the PNS.
Okay. So microglia in CNS and macrophage and Schwann cell sometime in PNS. Okay. They actually work as a what? Work as what?
So
Work
debris removal. So phagocytosis.
of okay, phagocytosis. So they remove the debris. Okay. And then and this step is more rapid in PNSA than CNS. Okay. This simple thing. So if you'll get the question, you just write in a step by step. Okay. Then after that, chromatolysis. What is chromatolysis?
The change in the characteristic rearrangement of the organelles in a neuronal
Cell body. Okay. So why this happens? So after axonal injury, most neuron cell bodies swells and undergo a characteristic rearrangement of organelles called chromatolysis. क्यों होता है? Why this characteristic of the cell bodies undergo some changes? Why? Because any injury lead to what? They want to regenerate or recover from that injury. They actually start producing proteins. Is it? Cell body will start producing protein or not?
So
Where protein will be produced? Cell bodies or what? Where?
cell bodies.
Endoplasmic reticulum. Is it? So this protein is produced, but this protein cannot go to the periphery or help in the regenerative process. Is it? So they will remain in the cell bodies, and because of this generation of protein, this cell will swell. Is it? And this will actually push the nucleus to the periphery. Is it? So the nucleus also swells and move to the eccentric position. Eccentric means what? Periphery or what?
So deviated from the center.
Okay, center. And they will push towards the periphery because there is a accumulation of protein and other debris. Because they will, for after injury, cell try to regenerate. They start producing proteins for repair, but this will not work actually. So this will lead to swelling or swelling of that particular area, and they will push actual nucleus to the periphery. Okay, the endoplasmic reticulum normally closest to the nucleus, resembles around the periphery of the cell body. Okay, this process is reversible or irreversible. Chromatolysis is a reversible or irreversible process?
Reversible.
Irreversible or reversible?
Reversible.
Reversible.
Okay, this process is actually reversible. If you will support with appropriate medicines or supportive treatment, this chromatolysis is reversible. So the main thing is that after injury, okay, what is retrograde degeneration? What is anterograde degeneration? What is retrograde? Retrograde means what?
Previous.
Retrograde degeneration.
Sir, retrograde means any degeneration which affects the axon which is proximal to the lesion or the cell body or any dendritic uh, nuclear condition.
Okay, now simple thing is that if a neuron that synapses to the injured cell undergo degeneration, means any neuron which synapse to the injured cell undergo degenerative process is called what? Retrograde. So in this case, number 6, just you can see in the picture, one neuron, another neuron axon is supplied to the what? Damaged neurons. Is it? Retrograde transmission, retrograde degeneration. So if a neuron that synapse to the injured cell undergo degeneration, it called retrograde, means that neuron which synapse to the damaged neuron undergo degeneration, it is called retrograde degeneration. Is it? Can you able to see the picture? Can you able to see or what? 6 number.
Yes.
So that is called retrograde degeneration. What about anterograde? Anterograde degeneration.
Sir, injured neuron along with the neurons which are being through which the damaged neuron used to supply the
Yeah.
impulses to the forward neurons.
Yes.
They also get affected.
Yeah. If the neuron which is supplied by the damaged neurons also get degenerative changes, this is called anterograde degeneration. Is it? Okay. Clear? Degenerative process. So you have to write step by step. Just write these things. You will get, usually you will get as a short note this question. Will in degeneration or a response to the injury to a nerve cells. Or so you have to write in a step by step, 1 to 7. You just write in steps, 1-2 line in each step. So what is the major event in the particular step? Just write that. Okay, and you can make one simple diagram. That much is enough. Is it? So न्यूरॉन्स, मोस्ट ह्यूमन न्यूरॉन्स राइज कब होता है? न्यूरॉन्स डेवलप कब होता है? फर्स्ट 4 month ऑफ इंट्रायूटेरल लाइफ. सो न्यूरॉन्स स्टार्ट क्या करते हैं? एस्टेब्लिश्ड. और neurons, most human neurons arises in about the first 4 month of intrauterine life. Myelination कब होता है? Well, myelination process completed. Myelination process, myelination of the nerve कब complete होता है? When myelination is completed. कब होता है?
नहीं पता सर.
Myelination complete कब होता है पता नहीं है. Usually myelination completes around 2 years of age. 2 years means क्या बोलते हैं? 2 years after birth means second birthday. By the end of second birthday myelination process is completed. And nerve कब तक grow कर जाता है? Brain at which age? Usually we consider brain is almost completely means क्या बोलते हैं? Growth, brain growth is completed at what age? Around 5 years of age, around 90 to 95% brain growth is completed. Okay, so because of that reason we must supplement a baby with the neurovitamin and other things. for a normal growth of the brain for first 5 years is important, because 90 to 95% brain growth completed in first 5 years of age. But in case of myelination process completes in first 2 years. So any clinical examination, can you correlate any clinical examination with this myelination process? Clinical examination is related to the myelination process.
So Babinski sign?
Yeah, very good. So Babinski sign क्या होता है? What is the Babinski sign? Then
Sir,
So medial
positive
side of the
Babinski
foot
reflex
में
shows
वो
so fanning of the great-toes when we move from the plantar part in the lateral area towards the great toe.
this is normal or abnormal?
This is a positive Babinski sign.
Okay. And this is normal or abnormal?
It's abnormal, sir,
For
when it is
adults.
found in the adults.
Adults. So, but you will get this same sign before 2 years of age, because myelination process is not yet completed. Because of that, because myelination process is not yet completed, so you may get in baby less than 2 years of age, this Babinski sign is positive. But this is normal actually. Before 2 years of age, this sign is normal. But after that, in adult, if you will get this Babinski sign positive, it means something is wrong with that particular patient. Is it? So Babinski sign is also important, not only theory but also in practical. Is it? You will get as a short note or short क्या बोलते हैं उसको, clinical short case. You will get Babinski sign. Okay, so please read Babinski sign. So in which case you will get Babinski sign positive in case of adult. Okay, so this is a degeneration. So now we'll start about regeneration. Is it? Okay. So the nerve then start to regrow. So after degeneration, क्या होता है? Regeneration is there or not? Regeneration process is there or not? After
Yes,
nerve.
sir.
Yes.
So how the nerve start regenerating? How regeneration process starts? How regeneration process starts? So first thing is that, so after injury, nerve start to regrow. Nerve means from proximal part of the injury, some sprouting start appearing. So this sprouting, number of sprouting is maybe 100, maybe up to 100 number of sprouting, small this from nerve proximal end of the nerve ending, some sprouting start. This number is about 100, maybe 100. Okay, up to 100 number of sprouting, they start to regrow. Okay, so we'll start first this. So stage of regeneration. So first stage क्या होता है? The first stage of degeneration is followed by a stage of regeneration under favorable circumstances. So favorable circumstances, what do you mean by favorable circumstances? What do you mean by favorable? क्या होता है आफ्टर नर्व इंजरी?
अगर सर कोई फर्दर इंजरी नर्व को नहीं होता है,
ओके, फर्दर
और जो एनवायरनमेंट है जहाँ पे नर्व है उसका जो नियर बाय एनवायरनमेंट है वो उसके फेवरेबल में आ जाए,
ओके
यानी न्यूट्रिशन मिलने लगे उसको.
ओके न्यूट्रिशन. सो यू नीड न्यूट्रिशन, देन बोथ द एंडिंग्स ऑफ नर्व क्या होगा? अप्रोक्सीमेट, you have to approximate these both the endings, means distance of the both nerve ending must not be more than 3 millimeter. So this is the ideal condition, and in between the both end you have to remove the debris, all the debris, means it may be blood clot, skins or anything, bones or whatever, or infection. You have to remove that infection, debris before the regeneration process starts. Otherwise regeneration process will not be completed, or it will be interrupted by the debris, suppose blood clot. So they will interfere with the regeneration process, or anything it may be a skin flap or it may be bones or whatever. So first you have to approximate the both nerve endings with the help of stitching or whatever. So first thing is that you have to approximate the nerve ending and clean the particular area. Which type of injury, crush injury or this sharp cut injury, regeneration will be fast or better? In which injury? Which type of injury?
Rush injury.
Crush injury or sharp?
Rush.
Crush, yes. So regeneration process is fast in case of crush injury than cut
Sharp.
with the sharp injury. This is the same in case of bone injury. So in case of bone injury, if we'll just cut the bone and separate it, so regeneration process or this क्या बोलते हैं, fixation is delayed. But in case of sharp or क्या बोलते हैं, a spiral injury, this fixation will be faster. Okay, bone. So regeneration start within 4 days of injury but become more active after 30 days and may take several months to 1 year for complete recovery. So these things you must remember. So regeneration process start within first 4 days of injury but it become more active after 30 days and then it takes around 1 year to complete. So start in 4 day, active, more active in after 30 days and completed in the 1 year. 3 things you must remember. Okay. So what are the factors which affect regeneration? Regeneration occur more rapidly when nerve is crushed than when it's severed and cut end is separated. So in case of crush injury, regeneration process is more active or more faster than that of in case of sharp object, means when you cut with the sharp object or separate the both end. So in that case, this regeneration process will be very slow. Or if the distance between two end is more than 3 millimeter, so there is chance of क्या बोलते हैं, no regeneration. So gap must be less than 3 millimeter. The chance of regeneration of cut nerve are considerably increased if the two cut ends near to each other. Means gap must not exceed 3 millimeter and remain in the same line. Same line meaning is that not only the same line, also in between the nerve endings you must remove the debris and other infectious, or you must remove the infections. I mean you must clean the infection in the particular area by using anything, hydrogen peroxide or antibiotic, local antibiotic, whatever. So must clean the particular area and then approximate the both end, and this approximation gap must not exceed 3 millimeter. So you must maintain these basic things to regenerate the nerve endings in case of any nerve injury. What is the presence of neurolema is must for regeneration? What is the neurolema? क्या होता है? What is neurolema?
Outer covering of the axon.
Axons. So presence of neurolema is must for regeneration of nerve. Okay. Presence of nucleus in the nuclear neuron cell body is also must for regeneration to occur. Why? Why nucleus is important?
The protein produce करेगा ना sir.
Okay. With the help of what? Only nucleus is needed for protein.
Sir, ER को sir
Endoplasm.
with the help of the ER and ribosomes
Okay.
present.
So some basic things for factors which affect regeneration. First thing is that so crush injury is better than cut injury. Means survival chances better in case of crush injury than in the case of sharp injury, sharp cut. Okay. Gap must not exceed 3 millimeter and must remain the same line with both end must remain the same line and no debris in between that. So you must clean the debris. Then third thing is neurolema must be present for regeneration process. Then nucleus in the neuron cell body must be present. Okay, for these things must be present for regeneration process. Okay. So now we can discuss about the regenerative changes. So first change in the axon. What is the first change? क्या होता है? What is the first change? A stage of fibers formation means axial cylinder from the proximal cut end. The axon elongates and give out fibrils up to 100 in number. Means from proximal end, the nerve endings give fibrils in 100 in number, maybe up to 100 in number in all directions. All directions means towards the periphery, but from side to side also. These branches grow into the connective tissue at the site of injury and for to reach to the distal end, means they want to connect with the distal end, these fibrils. So first stage is fiber formation. So in fiber formation, fibrils up to 100 in number, and they start to regrow towards the periphery. Periphery means towards the distal cut end. They try to connect with the distal cut end of the nerve fiber. Okay, these fibrils. So stage of entry of fibrils into endoneural tube. So this is again one important thing. So these fibrils actually try to enter in the endoneural tube, and then this, after entering the endoneural tube, that grows rapidly within it. Within it means within endoneural tube. The axonal fibrils that fails to enter in the tube, they actually regenerate. So usually 100 fibrils start regenerating, but only around 1 to 25 enter in the endoneural tube, and they can only grow, and other fibrils actually undergo degenerative changes. Okay, and out of this 1 to 25 means maybe between 1 to 25 entering the tube, only fibrils which largest fibrils actually survive and other regenerates. So only one fibrils remain at the end. Okay, so initially start with the 100 fibrils. They try to enter in the endoneural tube, but only 1 to 25 in number enter in the endoneural tube. Rest degenerates, and out of this 25, only one largest fibril actually connect with the distal end, and other actually undergo degenerative change. Okay, so only one fibrils remain at the end. What is the stage of active growth? What is that? The axonal fibrils growing through the endoneural tube enlarge and establish connection with the appropriate peripheral end of nerve. Means peripheral damaged or axon, they will try to connect with the peripheral end. The new axons form in the way. So these new axons which is formed, they will divide. Actually they are devoid of myelin sheath. So myelin sheath is not there in the newly formed this axon. So time which is around 3 month time, this process actually takes around 3 months of time. Okay, after that this connection, there is a stage of myelination. So myelination process is started by which cell? Which cell actually start myelination process? Bolo. Which cell start myelination process?
Schwann cell.
Schwann cell. Okay, so Schwann cell is actually not degenerate. Myelin sheath degeneration is there, but Schwann cell remain there. They survives. So actually Schwann cell survives after injury. So this Schwann cell help in the myelination process after regeneration. Okay, it takes around 1 year to complete. Is it? So these are changes you can able to say. One is A is normal, and B you can say abnormal cell body after damage. So but nucleus in the periphery, or you can able to see factors which promote neuronal growth. What are the factors which actually promote neuronal growth? क्या factor? Neurotrophins and other affecting neuronal growth factors. Okay, so these two factors, if you add, this will actually enhance your regenerative process. So neurotrophins and neuronal growth factors. So what is neurotrophins? So neurotrophins are the proteins which provide trophic support to the neurons, that is, they promote nerve growth and survival. So neurotrophins, they also role in neuronal plasticity. So from where neurotrophins are produced? So they are produced from the muscle or other structure, especially in the glands that the nerve innervates. So suppose a nerve innervate to a nerve or gland. So after damage to the particular nerve, so that particular gland or muscle actually start releasing neurotrophins in response to the damage. So the supplied muscle to that particular damaged nerve, they start producing what? Neurotrophins. Is it? So neurotrophins is important. So these neurotrophins are produced from the supplied supplied muscles as well as supplied glands to that particular damaged nerve endings. Okay. And some neurotrophins are produced by astrocytes. So only remember two things. Neurotrophins are actually chemical which is released from the particular muscle or glands which is supplied by particular nerve which is undergo degenerative change, and the astrocytes. These neurotrophins help in the regeneration of the nerve. So nerve growth packing, established neurotrophins. So three neurotrophins you can name. So first is nerve growth factor, brain derived neurotrophic factor, and neurotrophin 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so these are the names which important. So first is nerve growth factor. What is nerve growth factor? Have you heard about nerve growth factor? Nerve growth factor. These actually promote growth of sympathetic nerve and subsensory nerve. So no need to read in details nerve growth factor, just mention the name nerve growth factor, brain derived neurotrophic factor, and neurotrophin 3, 4 and 5. So you can just name the nerve, this different type of neurotrophins. So neurotrophins actually help in the regeneration of the nerve endings or nerve regeneration. So three important neurotrophins. One is nerve growth factor, then brain derived neurotrophic factor, neurotrophin 3, neurotrophin 4 and 5. Okay. Other growth promoting factor. So what are the other growth promoting factor is there? What type of other growth promoting factor we have? Please name. What are the different type of nerve other growth promoting factor? What are the other growth promoting factors? क्या है ग्रोथ प्रोमोटिंग फैक्टर?
Hormones.
Hormones. Most important.
So insulin is like growth factor 1,
Yes.
IGF.
Yes. So most important actually insulin and growth factor, which is actually useful for all the tissue growth actually. Is it? Then ciliary neurotrophic factor, leukemia inhibitory factor, then transforming growth factor. A transforming growth factor is also very important. Then fibroblast growth factor, this is also important. Platelet derived growth factor. Have you heard about platelet derived growth factor? Platelet derived. So these are the important other promoting factors. So first is neurotrophins, then other growth promoting factor. Just name. So if you get the question about the degenerative variant degeneration or degeneration change or response to the injury in the nerve, so you have to write degenerative changes and then regenerative changes, then promoting factor, growth promoting factor, the factors which promote neuronal growth. So for neural growth you have to mention neurotrophins as well as other growth factors. So neurotrophins only three: nerve growth factor, brain derived growth factor, neurotrophic factor, and neurotrophins 3, 4, 5. Okay, any confusion? This is a very important topic. In case of clinical, you will get this type of case. You may get cross injury, you may get this क्या बोलते हैं dagger or injury with the sword. क्या होता है? Sharp object injury. So for de-escalation, you must follow the basic thing. Basic thing means what are the basic things for nerve regeneration? So first approximation must be there. Then nerve ending must be clean, means you must remove the debris from the particular area, then only. Okay, this topic is completed. You want to go for oxygen toxicity? Huh? Oxygen toxicity पढ़े हो? Oxygen toxicity.
No, sir. नहीं पढ़े.
Oxygen is toxic or what?
Yes, sir. Everything in a higher level is toxic to our body.
Okay.